Hello, I was going to shout then. I felt there was no need shouting on a Sunday. It's the first Sunday in March. My goodness gracious me. Sunday the 5th, I believe. Thank you. Nice of you to join us. This is actually very, very live, isn't it, David?
It very, very is, Steve. Yeah. I can't believe two months of this year have gone already. It's crazy. Although one of them was the shortest month of the year. So when you put it into that perspective, it kind of makes you go, Anyway, It's only a couple of days shorter. But yeah, it's first Sunday of March now. And so it's an indulgence show, isn't it? We've done many, many, many of these now, haven't we? But they're always good fun.
20. This is number 20. I didn't put the number in. I used to put numbers on so we know. But this is our 20th indulgence show. So that's at least 20 months. How about that?
Yeah, it's crazy. But they're always good fun. Always great songs, and it's really good fun.
It is, because basically, bless you.
Thank you.
We're just doing any songs that we like.
That's basically it. Yeah.
With no real connection at all, apart from that David likes 5 songs and I like 5 songs, and hopefully together we'll like 9 songs, because I see you've got an Oasis song.
Yeah.
So,
because 9 out of 10 is a good shout, isn't it?
Yeah, 9 out of 10 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Which is good. Right, should we start with some music, David? I think I can. I'm a little mixed up because I started late, but that's all right. The first song is your song, and it's actually from the band, I suppose, that belongs to this show. It's Magnum.
Yeah. They were our first band dedicated show, weren't they? These guys, yeah. And the one where Al Barrow ended up tuning in for a bit of it, which was like, the most surreal thing ever.
I know. For those of you who don't know Al Barrow, he's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Wheel.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and he played bass for Magnum for about 15 years this century.
15.
So yeah, but that was crazy. Yeah. So what, like, stuff must spread around online, or something, with trends or search terms, whatever, somehow for him to have caught on to us on this little, thing that we were putting together, But
I think really what it was is because I'm so well known. Or the fact is, I do think, because Magnum are a local band, really, aren't they? Tamworth. So so maybe that's somebody, he's a friend of a fan of yours or mine. And they picked up. You're only one person away from the king.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know what that means, really.
I think they're from Birmingham, aren't they, originally, Magnum? But
Birmingham, but Tamworth, I think, unless that's Cry. And hey, Birmingham.
Anyway, this track is from their latest album, The Monster Roars, from last year, and I've listened to that album all the way through when I was playing Ratchet and Clank 2, and it's a stonker, that album, from start to finish. It's brilliant.
It is a great album. I think. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was going to say this is one of my favourite songs from it. I think this one. Yeah, I love the keyboards in this are just so good, and the sound they give to it is just brilliant. But yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great album for Magnum fans. This is a great album. So
yeah. I love the fact that obviously they're reformed. They split up for a bit in the mid '90s and then reformed again in the early noughties. And since then, they've been spitting out a new record every 2 or 3 years, and they've just been brilliant all the time. So.
Yes. Well, should we play it, David? Because
why not? Let's do it. Yeah.
I think I've got the first 4 songs lined up, so that's good. It's called "Your Blood Is Violence" by Magnum.
Clear just lose the heartbreak. Can't hide and destroy, it just leaves you standing to let the darkness in. You crave forgiveness, your heart and your soul. Too late yet to begin. Talk without question, stand up, you crumble, lose your direction. It's never too late. Someone is weeping, yeah, it's a bad day. No one is speaking, there's nothing to say.
Oh, that's a lovely ending, that is. I always enjoy a little bit of feedback, and that was beautifully done. Beautifully done. Oh, you see, yes. I think we've said everything we can say about Magnum, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah. That first bit of that keyboard riff where it, descends and then ascends, that's just obviously the notes of a chord being played. I should try and figure that out, because that'd just be a nice little thing to play, yeah. Da, 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 that bit, Must just be, yeah, because a lot of riffs are just based around, chords and, single notes of chords, aren't they? Or individual notes. But yeah, such a good song, yeah. Really, really great. Album. Yeah. And yeah,
so pleased.
As I've always said, that they have a unique sort of magical quality to their music, don't they? And since that they reformed in the noughties, that sound has been consistent, and the music has been consistently good as well. And yeah, they're just they deserve much championing.
No, definitely. But I would argue slightly that, because I know you prefer later Magnum to early Magnum, and I love early Magnum, obviously, because I was there. I was old enough to see George Washington chuck down the cherry tree. That's how old I am. And I think some of the later stuff I didn't grasp as easily, but the last 4 I think have just hit me right between the eyes really well, and that one particularly, that album is a joy.
Yeah,
the monster
enough,
roars.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I don't know yet a lot of the older stuff as well as some of the more recent stuff, but I have heard, a bit of the older stuff. I've got all the studio albums actually, but yeah, there's so much good stuff from years ago as well. But again, it has a magical quality to it.
Definitely.
Like the first couple of records, just judging from what you've brought to this show, basically, the first couple of records were a bit sort of heavier and more sort of
Pompey.
Well, I don't know really. What's the way of putting it? Kind of not rough and ready, but do you see what I mean?
Raw.
When
You
I
could
say that,
raw, could you? I know what you mean. Yeah, definitely.
Raw in the sense of a band sort of finding their feet in their first few years, like kind of thing.
The eggs before you make the cake.
Yeah, if you like. Yeah,
that's raw eggs.
Yeah. I mean, even from the first Magnum track I ever listened to was from the one from 1985, Just Like an Arrow, and that track has that magical quality. I think,
definitely.
So from that point, at least from
Big
that
single.
point onwards, they had this sound that they sort of, put together over time. But
Beautiful.
they still
Beautiful
sound great. Yeah, and obviously Catley's vocals are just very, very unique, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway, we've said enough about Magnum already, and we've just said even more than we needed to. So should we move on?
Move on to Montrose. Montrose. See, this is my first song.
Okay.
Because we're going to have some good rocking tonight.
Yeah. Well, I should hope so. Yes. Because he died young, didn't he? Ronnie Montrose, didn't he? I think. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I don't know Montrose that well at all, really. But you've brought one or two of theirs to the table here, haven't you?
To be fair, I only know Montrose through Sammy Hagar and some of the covers that he did, and then it's like I'm learning more about Montrose because I can now have access to it. Before I couldn't get access because I had to go and buy the albums, and when you're very young, you don't have money to go and find bands, and you don't know about bands as well. So I'm listening more to Montrose now than I ever did before.
I think Montrose is one of those rock artists that is really well regarded, but not so well known as a lot of the other bigger names, and so it takes people a bit of exploration to discover them, a bit.
Can I be rude then? Explore this one, bitch.
Go.
One time. Yeah. Have you heard the news? It's good rockin' tonight. Have you heard the news? It's good rockin' tonight.
Good
Oh,
Rocket
you
Tonight.
made me discover that, you bastard. Yeah. But no, man, is that a album opener of some sort? Because it sounds like it should be. It's one of those short, heavy tracks that just sounds like a perfect opener to a show or an album. You know.
I'm going to say yes. I don't know. I don't like going further into Spotify just in case it starts playing something I don't want it to.
That's fine. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's off the first Montrose album, so it should start the album.
Right. Yeah. I think it's one of Montrose's better known tracks, isn't it? Although, like I said, they are very sort of underappreciated. Really,
Yeah.
aren't they? But yeah, that's brilliant. I mean, the guitar work in there is just brilliant,
Lovely.
isn't it? It's one of those. That's one of those Guitar Heroes, essential tracks, really, isn't it? It should be. I just read. I don't know whether Ronnie Montrose died, quite young, but he was quite a bit older than I thought, actually. Although he took his life, unfortunately. But on a happier note, I just read that their 1973 debut album, the self-titled one, it's been called America's Answer to Led Zeppelin. Apparently.
Okay, because that's off that album, so I'm good with that. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy with anything.
Yeah, it's track. This is track 5 from that album.
Wow. What's the first track then?
The first track is "Rock the Nation."
Okay.
And then enough. "Bad Motor Scooters," the second one. "Bad Motor Scooters" one of the best known, isn't it? Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, we better not talk about Montrose as much as Magnum, because then we won't have anything to talk about when we talk about. Have I got this? I've spelt this wrong. Look at that, brilliant.
Yeah, it just doesn't have an H at the end. That's the only thing. Yeah.
That's all right.
It's just Royale, So yeah.
That's because I rushed those in today.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Stroy.
Yeah,
Have we played Access Royal?
Never. I only heard of them for the first time the other week. It was one of these records I bought, because it was cheap, and I was looking through this specific seller on eBay, I think. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, and this was on there, and I searched out a bit, and I listened to. This was one of the tracks I did a preview of on Apple Music, and this was one of the ones that made me think, oh yeah, this sounds good actually. And so I ended up getting the album. They only did one album and then one single after that, which isn't on the album. But yeah, this is a nice bit of indie, sort of rock. So yeah, see what you think.
Cool.
Everything I was told is done for. One by
bit of a sudden ending, that wasn't it?
It was. There you go. Strive Access Royale without the H. That's got a very nice appeal. They have an eel feel.
Eel feel.
What
What exactly do you mean by that?
Eels, like the eels. There's a nice eelsy feel to it.
Oh yeah, you meant the American indie band. Yeah. I wondered if you meant that actually. Yeah, fair enough.
No, I liked it. I do like stuff like that because I don't listen to stuff like that. But when I hear it, I think that's nice stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, come on, like any number of songs we've played on this show over the last couple of years, that could be a big hit if that was released as a single, couldn't it? I mean, come on, surely. Yeah.
It's like they don't do it anymore. Do it like radio play. Who listens to many radio stations and plays this? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, there's a really great one called N Live Radio, but apart from that,
That's on Fridays, if I remember. On
well, my
Northamptonshire.
particular show is, but there's stuff going on all the time. So
Of course, yes, of course. There's a new rock show called X Radio, I think.
Oh right,
which
okay.
is at Rex Station, which I was going to listen to, but I haven't yet. So we should listen to that. But no, I like them. I like. I just opened my mouth and it came out. I apologise. But Access Royal, yes, good. We can play more of them.
Yeah. I need to check them out more. But yeah, I've got that album, so yeah.
Excellent.
We'll see where it goes.
Cool. Right, have you heard of Santa Cruz, the band, not the place?
I have not. No, I don't think. No.
Okay. Would you like to hear some Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I certainly would. Let's go.
In peace, I
If
Right.
give me a stick of rock.
Yeah, I listened to a bit of Santa Cruz, and I'm very glad I listened to a bit of Santa Cruz. Now, answer me this, please, Steve. Where the hell has that band been my whole life?
Where has it been in my 207? 207, is that a year? 2007. That's
2007. Right.
Thank you. I'm very confused. From Finland. I don't know.
Right.
Just popped up into my playlist a few weeks ago, and I liked it. But it's my kind of music. It's like it's poppy, it's rocky, it's harmony.
Yeah.
It's that American Journey
yeah.
type sort of music, and I loved it. And I haven't actually listened to the rest of the album, but I keep playing that song.
Yeah, no, that's great though. That's a real stonker. That is. People should take note of that name, Santa Cruz. Definitely.
That's right. It's not Father Christmas looking for prostitutes.
No, definitely not. No.
That actually came out my mouth. I love it when that happens because honestly, I have no control of it. But yeah, no, very good.
Anyway. But, no, it's. I see what you mean when it's like when you say it's like a mixture of sounds. It has that kind of. With the shut up. It has that sound of a kind of, younger band sort of starting out and, trying to make a name for themselves a bit, But it also has that sound of a band that actually knows what the hell it's doing with that guitar work and, all that stuff. So, well, that's one to keep a very close eye on, definitely.
I think so. And they're still going as well, which is nice.
Yeah, great, excellent.
Unlike me. Hey, David, I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
Piece of your... Oh, no, it's Piece of My Heart, isn't it? Piece of Your Heart is not a cover, is it?
I'm afraid it isn't. No, this is an original song. So
sorry, it's by Mayday Parade. I never said that.
Sorry. It is, yes. So while me and my dad were traveling to a gig recently, or from a gig, I played this album, which I was given for free by an eBay seller, which was really nice. This is from Mayday Parade's most recent album. The album's called Sunnyland. We listened to it all the way through, and it's a great bit of punk sort of emo sounding music. It's just just sounds good, great, easy listening stuff all the way through. And it's just really good. But this track in particular was one that I remember because of the really great vocals that I really enjoy. Now, also, just very quickly, do you remember the other week we did a long song titles show?
Yes, we did.
This is track 3 from the album. Track 2 from the album is called "It's Hard to Be Religious When Certain People Are Never Incinerated by Bolts of Lightning."
David, you missed a trick there.
Yeah, well, I hadn't listened to it yet, so
cool.
That was part of the reason. But yeah, anyway, this is a nice bit of music, so we're going to chill out a little bit now.
Oh, nice.
Give me your misery, all of it, give it to me. I can't hold on to it for you. It's not a problem. Just want your energy, a piece of that fractured mountain. I'll take whatever comes with it as long as it's yours. All I know is that I wanted more than yesterday. If I was waiting for just one little spark. You are the brightest I've seen. You are the best side of me. And just for when we're apart, I've got a piece of your heart. But I want the whole damn thing. Feel it inside of me. I feel it inside of you too. Seeing forever this downcast blade from the sky can never sever through. Not what we have, me and you, burning together and burning forever. And I don't
Piece of Your Heart, Mayday Parade. Well, they've certainly taken one of my archery. Oh, yeah, they've taken a piece of my heart.
They did
ventricle.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, Kate Bush did a song and it says every old sock likes a new shoe is one of the lines in it. And that to me sounds like it's just so comfortable to listen to, just so accessible and so just nice to listen to. Great voice. Great voice.
When the album started over again, I said to my dad, it was good. The album was good. And he said, yeah, it's nice, like easy listening kind of music, and just listening to it then, this track, it to me it screams of one of those songs that you just blast out on a summer evening, one of those kind of sounds.
Definitely.
But yeah, something quite special about that, I think.
Honestly, yeah, I've liked it. It's like it's incredibly warm and it's nice, and it's just beautifully put together, exquisite and friendly, and
very
like
fitting title because it just captures your attention. Doesn't it?
Nice, well done, good, and you must thank your eBay seller for giving you a free record. Because that's
I
bonus.
beat you to it, I'm afraid, but yeah, thanks for the advice.
No, but I mean, what a lovely way of finding music by being gifted it. I think that's nice.
Yeah, it was because I had a lost delivery or something, so it was brilliant because I had a lost order, and so they not only refunded me, but they also let me choose a free CD for them to send to me as well. And this was the one I chose. One for about there was about the same value of the one that I was going to get or whatever, and I chose this one. And
good choice.
Yeah,
nice.
So, yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, need to listen to more of that band, definitely.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I will as well. I want to tell you a story about this next song. I'm sorry. But when I was, 19, 20, 21, I used to go to Birmingham on a Thursday night. There was a little club called Bogart's, and it was such a dark, dingy little room on top of a pub in New Street. And health and safety would not allow it to open anymore because you were like this close to people. You could never get in because you could but it used to play just rock. It was the only place that played rock records. And so you just sat there listening to rock records. And I swear to God, I think I heard this song there and I've never heard it since until the other day it popped up on my playlist. And I'm so glad. And it's Come to the Sabbath, Black Widow. And I remembered it, and I thought I really was trying to find that and find out who they are. I think I just have to play it really because it's weird, but excellent.
Are we sure this isn't actually a song by Black Sabbath?
This is the thing. This is. I'm going to play it, David.
I'm reading this, and it's making me go, no, that's not right.
No, I know, but you have to listen to it, really.
Yeah, let's go.
Boom.
Learn the secret art. Who dares to help me raise the one whose very name near stills my heart? Discard your clothes and come on foot through streams and fields and moonlit moors. Your body's soaked in secret oils, perfume herbs will heal your soul. Join me in my search for power, wives and husbands, bring your kin. Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there.
Discard your clothes and come on foot through streams and fields and moonlit moors. Your God is soaked in secret hours. Perfume herbs will heal your souls. Join me in my search for power. Wives and husbands, bring your kin. We'll be as one within the hour. Let the Sabbath now begin.
Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there. Come to the Sabbath, come to the Sabbath, Satan's there.
Help me in my search for knowledge. I must learn the secret art. Who dares to help me raise the one whose very name now stills my heart?
Black Widow, come to the Sabbath. Let's hope it's not
that
40
was,
years
that
to
was
hear
an
that again.
interesting one. No, I did
In
enjoy
it, though.
I did like that. Yeah.
I don't think you
guessing
can't
from
help but like it, but it is weird.
it almost is that bit the chorus bit, as it were, sounds like a song from a musical or something. But I'm guessing just from the sound, that's from the 60s, just from the
69. 69.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah. But yeah, that was like progressive and psychedelic, like that track. But yeah,
Definitely.
when I saw the name Black Widow, I was expecting some kind of rock or heavy metal sound. Although I suppose I'm sure it's a name that more than one band has used in their time. But yeah. No, I did like that. That was nice. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, as well.
I think interesting. But 40 years until I heard it again. But they came from Leicester as well, a Leicester band. So
all right, yeah. Okay.
Big up the light blue boys.
Did they last very long? Do you know? Or...
They did 4 albums.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
And there's a DVD apparently of them doing a concert that was released. Late 70s, I think. No, you can't. Late 70s DVD. What am I talking out my ass? Talking out my ass, mate.
Barely from VHS then.
I think it was a 76 concert. I think a 76 concert that was released on DVD.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. I did like that though. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, the flute stuff made me think of Jethro Tull and that sort of stuff.
Well, that's who I thought it was because I just never knew who it was. And then it appeared in my list, so I was very pleased of that. Now I hope I've got everything right now because we're moving on to David's song. Laura Never Called, Electric Shocks. Difficult name to find because everyone thinks I'm saying electric shock, but no, it's shocks.
Yeah. This is another one of those ones. Again, you can't listen to it online as you discovered, or you would have discovered anyway. This was another one of those, CDs from one of these sellers that I couldn't listen to any of anyway. So I took a punt again, like I have done, several times. And my God, am I glad I did, because it's a stonking album, this one. It's called Wild Dog Setting, it's called. And as far as I'm aware, it's the only album these guys did. It's a fast, heavy indie rock album. And it's less than half an hour long, and the songs are like short little bits, But I'm so glad I took a punt on this one because it's really, really great. If you like fast indie rock, then you must listen to this. It's so good. And again, you know, it's again one of those sad stories. There's this band, they've done this great record, and there's just like nothing of. You can't even listen to any of it online, and there's no info. It's just like a great shame, you know. Yeah.
Oh, should we play it?
Yeah,
I hope I got it all right.
Yeah,
I never even checked it out.
One of the tracks that I remember in particular, and I listened to this playing Ratchet and Clank 3, I think. But this love the vocals in this one as well. So yeah.
Okay, hope it works. See, now, if Laura never called, do you know if she did call, like, would you tell Laura that you loved her? I did a joke.
Oh,
that's good. That is good. And I was pleased that it was on iTunes because it just stops on iTunes. It doesn't go into another song. It doesn't decide that it goes. So I was quite relaxed about the ending of that. But that's a jolly little tune as well. Oh, it does make me cry. When good bands,
honestly, you know, like indie rock fans listening to that. I mean, can you imagine? You know, you can imagine loads of people like loving that sound kind of surely. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, it's just such a great shame. And yeah, like I said, when there's cheap CDs available online, you know, and you sometimes need to take a punt if you want to, you know, as it were, if you want to. Purchase something, but yeah, sometimes it pays off in buckets, and this is one of those examples. But yeah, really, really great shame though, because I really love it. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. Yeah, I love the vocals in that. Just sound so great to me. You know. Yeah,
it's just it's bouncy. It's great.
It is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, they're all short, bouncy little songs. Yeah, that's what it is.
What a shame that is. I shouldn't say shame because it is what it is. But Electric Shocks, Laura never called. Please find Electric Shocks and tell them to get back together.
Yes, Wild Dog Setting, the album's called.
Wild Dog Setting. Dog. Woof. Cool. Have you heard of a band called Trust?
Oh, I certainly have. They're a French group, aren't they? Yeah.
I didn't know they were French, right? Because a lot of their songs are in English.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This song is not in English. It's called L'Elite, is that?
L'Elite, yeah, is how you say
L'Elite.
that. Yeah.
L'Elite by Trust.
Yeah.
And it came on my thing the other day, Spotify. And as much as this... don't look at me like that. As much as this is a good song and it's in French, I can't not play it because the guitaring is just beautiful.
Yeah, well, great. It doesn't have to be English. We've played non-English songs on here before. We played.
But I think you can get away with it. It's got a lovely. Even if you don't understand the words, you can sing along.
Yeah, who cares? Crikey, you know. I mean, we've played that Swedish band Kent more than once.
Yeah,
haven't we as well? Yeah. Technically, I have listen to these guys because they have a song in Guitar Hero World Tour which is called Antisocial or Antisocial, as it says. It's said in the lyrics. But yeah, I can't even remember how it goes. It's one of those tracks. So. I'm intrigued now. Anyway, so
okay, I think you'll like it. Well, you will like it because the guitaring, you can't argue with it. You'll just go, "That's a nice bit of guitaring."
I think they've been going quite a few years, actually.
Yeah.
They? So yeah.
Why? I think they were one of the early bands from the new wave, but we'll see.
Okay,
Anyway, Trust,
let's
L'Elite.
listen.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong knob.
Tes pensées, on le sait, ne sont pas fondées. Lorsqu'on on le sait, on supprime sans gants. Elle, c'est une élite des peuples civilisés. Elle pourrait arborer sans aucune gêne la croix gammée. Elle a pour principe de protéger les gens de leur littérature, de leurs pensées, de leurs chansons. Elle dit que c'est fondé sur l'esprit de liberté. Elle ne fait pas sur elle, les traités déjà signés. L'élite est entrée sans prévenir. Devant ce char d'assaut, vous n'aviez que des idées. Renforçons l'amitié, proclame vos slogans. Amitié enfermant des gens nommés dissidents. Elle fut scandalisée en voyant ce génocide. Elle l'a combattu et vaincu, quel homicide. La seule leçon qu'elle ait su en tirer, c'est de financer des états policiers. L'élite est entrée sans prévenir. Devant ce char d'assaut, vous l'avez de vos idées. Renforçons l'amitié, proclame vos slogans. L'amitié en paiement des gens nommés dissidents, 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 dissidents. Elle se dit l'élite. L'élite. Et l'élite est entrée sans prévenir. Devant ces chars d'assaut, vous l'aviez de vos idées. Renforçons l'amitié, proclame vos slogans. Amitié enfermant des gens nommés dissidents. Dissidents, l'élite. Dissidents, l'élite. Dissidents, l'élite. Dissidents, l'élite. Dissidents, l'élite.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. I think that should be.
Yes.
Oh wowza! And people say the French are work shy, don't they? Which is just nonsense, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a real stonker, that one.
Isn't it?
I looked them up, and they're not together now. They split up
they're
a
not?
few years ago. it said they were popular in Europe in the 80s. It said because they formed in '77 originally. It said, but yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Right,
So
sounds right.
it did mention a new wave of British heavy metal. It just said hard rock at the top of.
Yeah, no,
the
but
Wikipedia
they were
article.
around very
that's a
early in
proper-
that day.
No, but that's a proper new wave of British heavy metal sound. That is.
Yeah.
And like you said, the guitar work in that is, fantastic.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
You know?
It's a little joy.
Yeah. No, brilliant. It almost sounded like if Eddie Van Halen had been around. Or sorry, it was a British new wave of British heavy metal, guitar player, as it were. But yeah, that was great. That was a stonker. Yeah. Brilliant.
Good.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Oh no, thank the man of Spotty.
Merci, monsieur.
Bon. Plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose. Listen up. I reckon you're into this B-sides by Oasis. Am I right?
Well, this one isn't even a B-side actually, because
it's a rarity.
It is. It's a rarity. Yes.
Cool.
It is available on Amazon and iTunes though, because it's on a soundtrack album for the TV show NCIS. Which
never watched it.
Downloaded it. Yeah, it's a crime. Drama thing. But I discovered recently, and I downloaded some more Oasis B-sides because some of them that were originally they were just on Japanese or vinyl releases, so not B-sides but rarities. Some of them are on re-releases of the studio albums on iTunes and Amazon. So I've downloaded a few more recently, and I also found out that one of the B-sides I downloaded I accidentally already had on a compilation CD.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway, worse things will happen, won't they?
Well, yeah.
My quest to convert you with Oasis continues, and this is from the time of the last studio album, so from 2008, that sort of time, and it was written by Liam Gallagher, who also sings, but it didn't make it onto the album, which is a great shame, because when I first heard this track, I played it I was repeating it quite a bit because I just think it sounds so fantastic. The sound of it is just so gorgeous. So yeah, I just had to share it. So yeah, here it is.
Excellent. Boy with the Blues, Oasis. So my next song is. Do you know? There are people in this world who are going around saying that voted for Brexit and thought it was a great idea, who now realise that it's a bad idea and will not admit it. And I am that with Oasis. Musically that's great. Musically that is lovely. That is well done. Well done, boys.
Yeah.
But at least I can admit it.
Yes, yeah. But but no, I just love that ever since the first time I heard it. And
I
kept
why.
replaying it. It sounds a lot like the sort of thing John Lennon would do as well, doesn't it? I think.
No, it is. It's jolly, but yeah, very well done. Why I don't understand why the good songs don't. Is it because they're not hitty? Is that because they're not like? I don't know why good songs.
I don't know.
I mean,
albums. Obviously, some of the specific songs have obviously been played on the radio millions and millions of times. Obviously, so I don't know whether that perhaps turns people off. Well, not just Oasis, but artists in general. Like Nickelback as well could be another example.
Yeah.
But there's so like I've said before, there's so many. If you don't explore the rarities of an artist's career, you really don't know what you're missing, because there's so many hidden gems out there in the way of B-sides and rarities, and this is certainly one of them in my view. Yeah, because it's like my dad and people on YouTube said musically it's nothing like complicated, but in terms of songwriting it's just beautifully done, isn't it?
Yeah, but there was some good backing on that. There was some really nice
definitely
stuff.
Yeah,
well done. I'm going to say we made a mistake on the 23rd of June. 2016.
Yeah, well, I could have told you that, mate.
Yeah, well, I was telling everyone. They wouldn't fucking listen. Anyway, talking of fucking and listening, would you...
I'm intrigued now.
Would you like to listen to a Black Sabbath song, but not by Black Sabbath, by a band called the Brownouts, and they call this Brown Sabbath because they're Latin American people?
Go on then.
It's the last song, so it's. I mean, if you want to talk about it, I think you would actually, because it's a bit like Brass Against, to be honest.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But it is fun.
When is this from exactly? Then?
Well, it's from the first Black Sabbath. The Wizard is from the first Black Sabbath album, and this is a tribute to Black Sabbath songs by this Latin American band.
And they obviously gave themselves that name. So
yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's their name, not my name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Musically,
I don't know them.
You don't need to know them.
Actually, but,
Do you not know that? You'll know this song anyway.
I've heard of it, but, yeah.
Here we, David. Come on.
I'm sure it's good anyway. Yeah.
The Wizards, Brown Out. See, I was going to keep that for a cover song, but I've just enjoyed listening to it so much this week that I needed to share it.
Yeah, they did a great job on there, definitely. It sounded like they got Ozzy and Bill Ward to actually play on that recording as well. The drumming in that is brilliant, and the vocals sound just like Ozzy pretty much. The song did sound a bit familiar, actually, so I'm sure I've heard it somewhere or whatever. But that sounded great. They did a great job of it, didn't they?
It's great. It is really good. Even Ozzy said it was a brilliant
really?
version.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah, excellent. How old is that version then?
Oh, I don't know. I can press things.
Oh, Steve! One bit of research you could have done.
I can press things. It says 2014 on the.
Okay, right.
I don't care if I get things wrong now because all the songs are played. So if it fucks up, we just say goodbye. So
What are they going to do? Tune in next week?
Cool. So conflict next week.
Great. Okay, yeah.
Which would be good. That'll be good. Come and see us conflict.
Yes.
Put them up. But yes, no, very good. We don't need to say much about that, do we? Really, apart from how brilliant and fun it was.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. We've said it really. Yeah.
And we'll be back next week with conflict. There's nothing else to say, is there, David?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, we had a lot of great songs that I really enjoyed tonight. It's been great.
No, that's what I quite like about Indulgent, really, because I would never really have played that song, but I'm glad I did because I think it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, brilliant. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Thank you so much for listening and watching, people.
Yeah, and person, whatever. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll
thanks
a lot.
Next week.
We'll see you next week for a bit of rough and ready conflict. Okay.
Conflict.
So put your gloves on.
Hey. Yeah. Bye.